There's happiness, warmth, and love at Red Dog Gallery, Lagos. Amarachi Okafor is here. She titled her solo exhibition, announcing beauty, mercy, kindness, and love.
It is an announcement. Let's talk about beauty, mercy, kindness, love, with the different things that come with them. Art is about beauty, but that's not all of it. There's more to it. And also beauty is not just visual. There can be beauty in the heart. There can be beauty in the pocket. Those are the concepts, like when we discuss them and get them right, our society will be right.
Amarachi is an experimental contemporary artist. She lives in Abuja, Nigeria. She's turned this room into her studio, and everything here is important to her.
Materials that I use in preaching beauty and love. Well, in general, the materials that I use for my work. Found objects, different things that I connect with. But there are some materials that through my trajectory over the years that you continue to find. You will see plastic bags, then you will see color, the regular color that artists use, acrylic and oil. I no longer use oil these days. In recent times, like 4 to 5 years ago or so, I started working with fiber. I make my own paper. Then there's also fiber from cigarette filters, fabric, of course, and thread.
She says she's been producing beautiful art pieces before graduating as a painter from the Department of Fine and Applied Arts, University of Nigeria, 20 years ago.
This work is samples of my work from the beginning up to now. This is an anniversary exhibition. It's a retrospective exhibition.
What inspires Amarachi Okafor?
Things that I see on the outside, but mainly things that I see inside, which I get from things I listen to. I am very picky about things that I listen to or things that I watch.
Nothing is a waste to Amarachi Okafor Orie.
How to frame and please 6 women at once. That's the title. It's not about polygamy, it's about relationships. When I use bag, I often use it to talk about containment, containing, and control. This particular small plastic bag, they look like little girls. They remind me of little girls. In fact, when I made these little girls first was when one of our politicians, there was this talk about this man wanting to marry a 13-year-old, I think. And one actress, came out and spoke up. Is it that there are no women in Nigeria, no mature women? So making work in my studio, I just felt like it's these little girls like this that somebody wants to rip apart, so to speak. So I bring it now, not to girls anymore, but to women. So how do you frame and please? It's still control. You're being nice, but there's an agenda. It's not even only in male-female relationship. In any other kind of relationship you have, are you framing and pleasing? Are you like manipulating? Donuts and egg. This work is made from thousands of cigarette filters. I got drawn to this material many years ago, and I've been using it since then to talk about issues around consumption, how much we consume, what we consume, not only food, different things, information, the things that we take in, are they the things that are healthy for us, and how much of those things do we take in. I Am the Light series. Multi-dimensional work that I make with audiences. So I use it to introduce people to art and also to push an agenda, something I want to teach, because my art is about learning. I Am the Light series was when I was talking to young people about being the light in their society. So that was when I made this one. There are 5 of them, so I am the light 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Art practice has taken Amarachi to different parts of the world. She has exhibited her work in Europe, Asia, Africa, and the Caribbean.
I learned this number 1, number 2, and number 3. There's a painting that began in the studio. Then I took it to the audience, different age groups. There were children in primary school, high school, university, and then the general exhibition audience. So at the end of the day, there is the painting and there is the film. And there was also the engagement that happened in the public, which is ephemeral and now gone, but we can witness it in the film. And that work was made during the Jakarta Biennial in Indonesia.
People from all walks of life who came to see the exhibition are thrilled.
I think my best piece is how to please 6 women. That's quite thoughtful. Because they're in little pieces as well, it actually makes it a lot better. So you can actually separate them, play around with them as well. But in general terms, it's nice. It's quite interesting. It's different from what we normally expect. And I think you can expect a lot more from her in the years to come as well.
I think the thing that struck me the most is her use of found materials, the cigarette butts and everything. I think it's a stunning show, and just the approach towards like experimentation and how she has used like found things, conventional things, and just made everything into art. And I think as a retrospective, it's a very, very, very strong show.
It's a fantastic, very well curated exhibition. A lot of the materials, obviously, stuff that can be recycled. It looks like there were lots of waste products like plastic and nylon bags and just scraps. So it's really impressive.
Amarachi Okafor Orie holds master's degrees in sculpture and curatorial practice. She's an artist and a curator. She says she has no regret toeing this path.
I like to sing. I have sung since I was a child, being in choir. I was in an opera group in Abuja, and I left it to focus more on my art practice. I used to work with the government. I left it. I see this as a mission, as a ministry, as an assignment.
Announcing beauty, mercy, kindness, and love is a retrospective exhibition of paintings and sculptures. Amarachi Okafor Orie is an accomplished artist.